इतना सफर है कुछ होने में और बहुत कुछ होने में। इतना सा फर्क है एक बार सोच के छोड़ देने में और लग के कर दिखाने में। मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में कि अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी कि एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और 7वें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया, 20 years of ideas.
Good afternoon, each and everyone who has joined us today for the webinar series. Franchise India team welcomes you to Business Opportunity with Chai webinar series. And this is our 272nd edition of this series. Franchise India is a platform where investor is getting 24/7 business solutions, suggestions from our side. And we truly claim that no one sells more business than us because we have helped thousands of investors in getting the franchise solutions from our side. And we have helped international and national clients to expand their business with our 70+ offices. We welcome management team of Franchise India, Gaurav sir and Sonia ma'am. During the course of the webinar, they'll be talking about the industry. They'll be sharing their suggestions with each one of us so that we can take an informed decision. This particular webinar is hosted by both of them. And today we are representing the brand, the Chainsmoker. Yes, their name is very catchy. They represents the F&B vertical, and their only and only vision is to go from local to global. And we invite Mr. Patil as well as Mr. Jain to talk about the brand. Thank you so much, Mehu. Thank you so much, Dileshwar, for joining in today. But before we formally start our presentation, we would like to understand first from you how you started your journey.
So good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. So it's just a very small journey. We have been not so long, but this idea is 3 years old. We had a small vision in mind to get into this hospitality business. We started to think about doing a smoke shop or something unique like that. But after the pandemic hit us vigorously last year, we decided to get into a cafe line, because cafes is what people and the youth is looking for right now. So just a small journey that how a smoke shop, a planning of a smoke shop from 3 years can turn into a cafe, a full-time business now. With already running 14 outlets running in the country right now and many more in pipeline. And thank you so much, Franchise India, to inviting us here today.
So thank you so much, Mehul, for that understanding. We'll just share our PPT with each one of us so that we can go formally. Over to you, sir.
As we say, our tagline is local to global. Our tagline says local to global. So our single vision is not only cater the hospital industry in India, but also make a platform to reach abroad to get the investments, things, and money from whole world to India to boost the economy, the Indian economy in this market. As our vision and mission statement, anyone can read that we just don't want to cater in a single week. We want to create a change in the industry, because just not commercializing is important, but also we need to cater things. Archana, I'm not able to see the PPT.
Yeah, Mehul, just allow me 1 minute.
Surely, no issues. Till then, I was speaking about our vision and mission statement.
Yes, please.
So, as we see, many brands are going, so as we want to, but everything has a different taste and different things. As we are all here, I just want to tell about one simple thing. It's not just a business where I want to make revenue and things. We want to support all small businesses or the ones who are interested in doing business in this modern 2021. A small intro for me and Dileshwar is there. You can see. Achana, backside, please. I guess there's some issue in the PPT.
Mehul, just allow me 1 minute. I'm facing some technical problems. So I'll share the screen and I'll give control to Sonia ma'am. Just give me 1 minute.
Surely. No issues.
Sonia ma'am, I request you to take control of my PPT.
Sure. We can move ahead.
Sure. Thank you so much, ma'am.
We're good to start, and it's the first screen.
Mehul, can you see the PPT now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience.
No issues.
Sure. Over to you.
So yeah, as I said, our basic vision by opening up this brand or developing this brand is not to just create a source of income for us, but creating a global brand, so we can widen the scope of Indian hospitality industry in overseas. As we all say, Atithi Devo Bhava, that's a Indian tagline, and which is only used in India. But I don't think so other countries should follow that. So we are on a stage where we want to tell people how Indians cater other people. About us, we are a group of like we two look forward to create a brand which is working in various lines of business like cafeterias, accommodation, food supply, travels, and even different sectors of hospitality, just to grow the scope of this industry overseas. As we see, the major brands in our Indian companies are MACD, Domino's, like basically foreign dominated brands. But we want to create something which will dominate the market overseas.
Mehul, should I move to next slide?
Yeah.
Sure.
So a little about V2. My fellow senior, Mr. Dileshwar, is a young entrepreneur and running business in digital marketing. He's into the sides of great social media presence and things. So he is the key mind where and how to market our company. And I am into the creative field. And as a hobbyist, I'm a business planner and management. And my key is relationship management. So that's how we work. Next slide, please. Yeah. So there are a few milestones we want to achieve through this brand. Like first, we want to be the fastest growing franchisee and co-branding network in India and overseas, which is we are running and getting fueled by this great organization we are joined through. We also eye on developing a self-sustainable profitable cafe business. Is not like just we invest and looking for returns in a longer range. We work in a way like invest less, get returns, then invest from the returns, so that there's no heavy load on your pockets. And one of the major reasons that we opened these things after this pandemic was to increase the platform or the opportunities for the talents and people who has experience and has a vision to change the things after the pandemic. And we really foresight in every and possible way to not harm the nature, because it's getting degraded day by day, and all the modern businesses are on a way to harm them using of plastics and everything, which is killing the nature, which is not good. So yeah, not only cafe, the Chainsmokers is a brand working in different kinds of LOBs, lines of businesses. Like few majors are in front of us. The first and the foremost is cafes, where we provide you good taste, and also a portal for food delivery. The stays and livings, we have already catered villas, resorts, cottages, tree houses in 2-tier cities, 1-tier cities, and majorly the tourist spots, to cater a large audience and give them a luxury stay, so that they remember their stay in an eco-friendly way with a pocket-friendly prices. Then we have into interior and designing. Our aim is to build a cafe with such a material and such a design that in the long term, you don't have to invest much on the management and the repairs of the things. One more in the line is events and entertainment. We have an in-house events company to promote all the businesses we own, all the partners we have. In addition to that, we organize some open to the public events to gather more crowd and establish a community and a better kind of communication with all the people we are working with. And one of the unique thing we have done on the foremost note is the merchandising. Not every brand looks for merchandising on the first note, but we know we are catering youth, and youth runs on different kinds of designs. They can go into anything, any urge or urge to buy something, just if they like it or it becomes a trend. So we look to make our own merchandise, printing, and the different things. Anything you see, we are planning to make it, we are making it, we are providing it. One and the last LOB for now is club and lounges. Cafe is a regular sitting thing, but when it comes to weekend, every person in the lounge or place want to sit, chill, party with friends, have a drink, have a meeting. But the cultures have been so negative impact in the public that clubs and lounges are wrong. So we also got into that line and opening up such places which are not a negative impact, but a positive source of energy for people to enjoy, relax, and share their views. Next slide, please. Yeah,
Archana, just slide up to the event section. Yeah, I just want to give the stress on the event and entertainment segment. We do also support the campaigns that are running by India government right now. Like for an example, we are organizing events and we have successfully did 2 events in the last month of February. So events में ऐसा है कि like we are also supporting the Clean India campaign right now. And recently we have been to Manali and Kasol. So हमारे साथ जितने भी लोग गए हुए थे, so वहाँ पर क्लीनिंग कैंपेन हो गया इवेंट्स में जो हम लोग लेके गए थे, क्लीनिंग कैंपेन हो गया, क्लीन हिमालयस वाला जो एक कॉज था, तो वी आर आल्सो सपोर्टिंग दैट टू आल्सो.
Okay,
and as well as yeah.
So yeah, there's one more key line of business for us, that is kiosk foods. So we aim to provide all our franchisees, all our outlets with a great taste and low rates of business ingredients. As we all know, cafe business runs on food and food runs on raw materials, and the costing of the raw materials are too high in this competitive market that it sometimes get very, very difficult for us to get a crowd with good pocket friendly prices. So to get restricted of that, get away from that problem of providing a pocket friendly price, we are providing ingredients to our outlets in a cheaper rates so that they can earn more and provide more value to our customers and create a long lasting impression and a relation with their customers. Next slide, please. So now you know a little about us. So one question, why to partner with us? Who are we? Why are we? So there are 6 points I have divided in that. First, we have a unique ways to cater the customer. We have a great concept to cater a customer, not in just how a regular cafe works. We tend to build a family with all our customers, make them feel homely so that they come again and again, and they make a time in their schedules, daily schedules, that you have to come at this time to the Chainsmokers to chill and have or work with friends at the same place, just to generate that kind of relationship. We are building on concepts. Recipes, we are working on some different kind of recipes and signature dishes. For example, I have various kind of shakes and sandwiches in my recipe, might be used in different various cafes, but we are making people taste something unique. Every day they come. We have many loyal customers at our outlets who come and ask for something new, and we tend to provide them with new taste, which are sometimes not in our even in menu, but we experiment and give them what their palate wants. As I said, economic. If I reduce the cost in your kitchen, you can earn better, and also your customers will be happy with the pocket friendly menu. inventory supply is there, and all the supplies. So as we all run a cafe business, every food business requires lots and lots of buying and selling and purchasing, going here and there. But if I'm the single stop for you, you just need to make an order to me, and all your needs will be fulfilled by us only directly. Promotions. So Mr. Dileshwar owns a in-house PR and advertising agency, and which caters us pan India with all the print networks and digital platforms to grow your outlet. We tend to promote each and every outlet in a unique way, so people in the regional areas will know that Chainsmokers have reached their door and waiting for them to come and enjoy the taste. Along with that, we are creating a global network of all innovators and hospitality experts, people who want to experiment with their taste palettes and things. Along with people who want to give ideas, who have ideas. We are open to ideas. We love when someone tell us like, hey bro, you can do that for. So yeah, we are open to that because no business can run without feedbacks. Next one, please. So there's a little about what our ideal need is for giving someone a franchisee. The first one is ability to look after day-to-day operations, and someone who has that energy and greed to grow or learn. Other than that, there's a capital investment who has some kind of investment to put up and also backups for that. Location, that's a prominent thing. Looking for a good location where people can easily come and go. Innovation, yes, we think it's a need of the hour that people should be open to new ideas and experiments where we try to enhance things, because traditionally businesses are running, earning and doing good, but then too we need to innovate things and get something new every time to keep that person's interested in our business. And yeah, one of a lame point, foodie. Yes, I know that's not a major part, but if a foodie is running a business of food, he will be best at it because he know how each and every taste vibe your palate and how it feels inside. And foremost thing, experience. Like someone who is experienced in this industry would be always a plus mark for us. Next one, please. So yeah, basically how we work. First, we introduce the things, we meet, we get the fees from you, we research and develop on the things, we tailor a particular ambience with a different kind of theme. We cater 2 or 3 themes like a retro theme, vintage theme, psychedelic themes. So we cater all these themes in a single place. So what we do prepare every outlet as a unique one with a similar kind of taste, a similar kind of ambience to the people. So you are unique in your own way, but also you are similar to all our cafes, so that even there's a 2 Chainsmokers in the same city, those 2 are totally different. Then we take the second step of production, in which we train the staff, the management, the waiters, the chef and everyone, and also start developing a unique ambience by looking after the local crowds and what the people need in that area. And at the end, we premiere the things. As said in movies, a grand launch where all the promotions and things are done. And we do cater the things wherever there's needed before the launch and after the launch too. Next one, please. So what's unique? We claim ourselves and we focus ourselves as the fastest growing hospitality network in India, because it's been 90 days for us and we are doing good with many outlets in hand, many more to come with various kind, and all of our LOBs running in the house. As said, in-house events and promotional activities by our team to introduce all. You don't have to go to different event companies to seek for events, to seek for promotion. Everything is done by us only. A mobile app, as it's all a digital media, digital network, digital medium. People are more interested in apps and websites more than piece of papers. So yeah, to fulfill that kind of need of people, we also have that. We have also some cost-effective recipes. Normal things we eat, everything has a different way to make. Everything has a different preparation with a different kind of cost involved. So that's what we do. As said, exclusive inventory supply by our subsidiary, the Chaos. Press and media releases outlet details. Every time we go to press, we have any news, we have any innovation, we mention all our outlets, all our things. So we grow together. And also we tend and do tours and exhibition, as said by Mr. Dileshwar, lastly done in Kasol, to promote brand as well as the government initiatives pan India. Next one, please. The things you people must be most interested in. What are our franchisee models? So yeah, we have four types of models, starting from the model Alpha, which refers to key construction and reconstruction, like taking over a place or construction a new place from the scratch with a luxury ambience with exclusive interior design, which has been never seen before. For such, we have requirements stated in the PPT of around 2,000 square feet. It's quite a large in budget because there are many things in the platter which will be served, and it will take around a month to 3 months to start such things. Few of our foremost services will be staff training and management on that level. Interior upgrades. Timely, we will be upgrading the interiors of Alpha models only, so that the customer coming there in every 2 or 3 months get a new feel at the same location, so that they come more and more. As we all know, that's this generation, the Gen Z we say, is totally focused into Instagram and things, photo uploading, posting, social media presence. So yeah, they get bored of a single wall. They are like, हाँ भाई मैं एक ही फोटो कितनी बार खींचूं, वही तो wall है. So for that thing, we are upgrading interiors every now and then. And also we are providing inventory sales management softwares and trainings. So some of the unique features we have is a game zone in our Alpha model, private sittings, live music, merchandise showcasing, other indoor games, exclusive PR online and offline by our team. Next one, please. Beta models is just a reconstruction of, you have a space in a building, maybe a basement, maybe a ground floor, maybe a rooftop. So we create a thing, we reconstruct the things in a comfortable ambience and a unique interior design also. So for comfy ambience, I want to say a place where people, if a group come and sit for hours, they will never feel bored or uncomfortable. They can come, eat, chill, everything there. There are a few minimal requirements as stated in the PPT in front of you. It's a 1,200 square feet minimum space with development time of 15 days to 45 days, including all staff and training management activities, interior upgrades time to time, inventory and sales management, and all the features as in the Alpha. Next one, please. Yeah, the Gamma. So this is a model we made because after the pandemic, many of the food businesses and cafes have been shut down. So, or been low running for long term, they have lack in promotion, lack of footfall. So for all that reasons, we introduced this model for such places who want to join hands with us. So we don't want to just deconstruct their place and make it our own, but just to upgrade the places and rebrand them as the Chainsmokers, redesign their way, their work, and give them the crowd they expect, and I must say they should have. So minimum requirements is such as a 700 square feet minimum cafe, which is a roadside cafe. The budgets are quite less in this one because we are not constructing from the scratch or reconstructing it or destructing something. It's just we are going to upgrade what's there and make something new out of that. Next one, please. So that's something unique thing also we tend to make is a co-branding of existing cafes and taking over the platform and inventory supply for the better revenue. So yeah, that's a very varied field. And we are doing that on our own right now. We are joining hands with various cafes because every cafe owner puts a name on the place, which has an emotional connect. And we are humans too. We are not just corporate hooligans or someone who just want to snatch the name or the emotional value. For making you money. So we tend to make a co-branding sector where there's your name and our name. We will be helping you with your promotions, inventories, everything. But you'll be the only one running the business on your own name and our name in a single page. Next one, please. So that's what co-branding is. What we do, we are the first organization that believes in collaboration rather than taking over the identity. We want to provide our extended family a helping hand and upgrade and increase their businesses. So what we basically do, we upgrade your ambience. We train your chef for something unique. We manage your staff to how to cater audience better, how to connect better. We do artist and event management. We provide you with artists and events and things to promote the place, to increase the footfall. We work on your inventory and supplies management. What we will do, we'll do digital promotions for you, pan-India events for you, press and media releases for you, and everything which youth needs. Next one, please.
So that's the last PPT,
Yeah.
last slide. Yeah.
There are 3 more things.
Thank you so much, Mehul, for coming in and
Sonia, there are 3 more things left. Archana will share it right now. Just allow me a minute also.
We have some outlet pictures also. If you can present some of your outlet pictures, I think that would also be interesting for the audience.
Yeah, we'll be soon sharing all the pictures of all our outlets soon. So yeah, that's a financial breakup for the person. Like people are always interested in the finance. So that's a little thing we have made for you, like how the things will be break down and work. So you can have a look at that. Majorly our alpha and beta models are the same, just the difference of the area and the investment you make. The more money we input, the more things we can apply, more ideas we can use in there. The next one, please. You can have a look at like franchisee fees less in the gamma, that's 80 only. And everything is like kind of similarly fixed because we are just remaking these cafes. The next one, please. So yeah, what's unique in our cafes? There are many cafes, many chains running. So one of the foremost thing is a gaming zone, which is a crowd puller as well as monetary puller for the franchisee owner. Monthly events to promote and gather crowd. Different kind of events inside or outside the venue will be done under the banner of the Chainsmokers to increase the brand awareness as well as the outlet awareness and making more and more people come down to the place to have a tea or just chill. As said, exclusive ingredient supply, which I don't think so many people is doing. That's our own subsidiary, which is doing that. Specially tailored menu for every outlet with signature dishes. So yeah, we want to open cafes all over India. That's pan India. Every state, every city has a different kind of taste in their palates. So what we tend to make a flavor of the regional menu too. Like if you are in Rajasthan, you must be looking for something spicy. If in Gujarat, something sweet. If in South, something strong in nature, like a filter coffee or something. So our menu will be tailored for every outlet in every zone. So the customers there will get that regional touch in our cafes too. The another thing is official merchandise showcase. All our outlets will have a showcase which showcase all our merchandises, t-shirts, hoodies, lighters, and everything, because we tend to give such unique things to people to show off or like wear it out. Community cards for all customers, that's a scheme we are running right now. So all the customers who are loyal to our cafe, like 10 days of regular billing, 15 days of regular billing, we provide them with a community card. So wherever they go, any of the Chainsmoker outlet, we provide them with a particular discount or particular value, so they be loyal forever. And last, not the least, giveaway. So yeah, we also start like a traditional way of giving people. If you particular bill something, a bill of 2,000, I'll give you a t-shirt. A bill of 5,000, I'll give you a hoodie. So these kind of different perks increase that urge to sit and spend more just for a little gift. That's all from my side. Now hand over to Sonia. Thank you so much.
Friends, I will request if you have any questions on the business model, you may put that in the Q&A box and we'll take it up with your name and ask the relevant questions that you might have. And also when you do that, put the name of the city that you wish to open. And we'll also maybe start with the business model and just to give maybe some reference to all the audience which is here. This is a brand based out of Indore, and they've created a model for today's millennial, I would say, creating a community through community events supported by their subscriber group. And their model also encourages a lot of communal dining where youngsters hang out in groups. They have an affordable menu which everyday consumer can come and it does not pinch them. It is very engaging format of cafe where people engage for long hours by playing, socializing, and also they have exclusive range of merchandise. And they've put all these models in three formats, I would say, which is alpha, beta, and gamma. And they also have a model delta, which is co-branding with the existing cafes, where also if you own any cafe which you're running by yourself, you also have a chance to partner. So there are two opportunities here we're talking about. One is to open a new outlet of the brand, and the other is where if you are an existing cafe and you want to co-brand, that's where this opportunity lies. So to start off with, I'll start, again with the business model. We did go through that very swiftly. If we can talk, so we're talking about three formats here, which is alpha, beta, and gamma. And one, we did talk about the investment, and some part of the investment was not very clear. So we talked about, say, 3 lakh franchise fees in two formats. And we also talked about certain investments. If we can maybe explain little bit on each area, what investment are we talking about overall in these three formats, one, and second, if we can also take a little bit understanding on the expenses, the operating expenses across these three formats. And before that, I would also like to make a mention. You did speak, I think last this very week we had met, and you mentioned you already have 50 outlets which are signed, and they should all be operational in the month of March and some in the month of April. If you want to maybe start and give some understanding on your current format, how many of these outlets are signed, and where can actually people start seeing these cafes, and then we go one by one on the various business models.
For the cafes thing, Mr. Rishi will take over.
Yeah. So basically, Archana, we have almost signed almost 33 plus outlets right now, and almost 15 to 17 more in queue. Right now we have 2 in Jammu and Kashmir, 4 in Himachal Pradesh, 1 in Gujarat, 2 in Bangalore, that is Karnataka. So we have different states and different categories for cafes right now. So it's just a start, and we are looking forward to how to groom up the things and how to enhance the taste. We are just experimenting with the team, and it's just about to launch the chaos, जो हमारा एक बैकहैंड का सबसे यूएसपी वाला जो चीज होगा, उसको हम लोग आगे लेके धीरे धीरे एनहांस कर रहे हैं चीजों को. Am I audible?
Yes, you are. So, like you mentioned, you are fairly, I would say, all across the country, where some of your outlets are coming up north in Kashmir, and then you have south, which is covered, and central India, where you based out of. Now,
We are targeting mostly right now. We are targeting mostly over the tourist places, because if any tourists go, if any traveler go to any tourist place, like for an example Kasol, like we have already started and going pretty well in Kasol. So he saw the Chainsmoker over there, so he will create a brand image like oh, Chainsmoker is here. So when he goes back to his own town and again see the Chainsmoker, so it will create an image in its subconscious level, right? एक टूरिस्ट प्लेस पे देखना सेम चीज जो आपको एक लोकल अपने होम टाउन में देखना, सो इट एक्चुअली गिव्स एन इम्पैक्ट टू द माइंड. तो मेरा टारगेट, जो हम लोग का टारगेट वो यही है कि जितने मैक्सिमम हो सके टूरिस्ट प्लेस हो गए, पॉपुलर प्लेसेस हो गए, जहाँ पर एक रैंडम क्राउड गैदरिंग होता है, मिक्स क्राउड गैदरिंग होता है, नॉट लाइक पर्टिकुलर है. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल इंदौर. अब इंदौर में एक फिक्स गैदरिंग है ये, लाइक दिस इज वी हैव आउटलेट रनिंग एट विजयनगर area. So इधर एक फिक्स क्राउड है. Usually people don't come from other town and other cities and come to chill here. That's a natural point. But अगर कोई बंदा कसोल जाता है, श्रीनगर जाता है, तो all over pan India से वो वहाँ पर आ रहा है. So what they gonna see कि the Chainsmokers. And when they come hometown and hopefully within a year हम लोग अगर वहाँ भी expand करते हैं, तो it actually gives a impact on their mind कि हाँ यार ये तो वहाँ भी देखा हुआ था, and फिर वो अपने कैफे आते हैं. It's a natural thing, right? एक नेचुरल टेंडेंसी है, तो यहाँ भी देखेगा तो उसको थोड़ा और दे विल फील मोर लाइक अ फैमिली. लेट्स कम चेनस्मोकर्स. वहाँ भी था, यहाँ भी था, एक ब्रांड अवेयरनेस हो जाती है.
That's helpful. And can we maybe start with आपके जो 3 मॉडल हैं, अगर उसके बारे में समझ सके. 3 मॉडल में क्या बेसिक डिफरेंस है? We understand the investment which starts as low as 3 to 6 lakhs. You talked about Gamma, and it goes up to 35 lakhs for Alpha. अगर हम एक-एक मॉडल को पकड़ के समझ सके, what is the offering? You know, क्या चीज 6 लाख में मिलेगी, क्या चीज आपको 35 lakhs में मिलेगी? What is the difference? Because आपका merchandise है, you have a pool table, there are certain games, there is menu, there is cafe.
Gaming.
और अगर आप तीनों फॉर्मेट का भी समझा सकें, राइट? सो क्या हमारा रेवेन्यू होगा, छोटे फॉर्मेट का रेवेन्यू किन-किन सोर्सेज से आएगा, क्या पोटेंशियल है उस आउटलेट को बनाने का, एज एन थ्रूपुट क्या होगा एक छोटे आउटलेट का, एंड सब्सिक्वेंटली गो टू द नेक्स्ट 2 फॉर्मेट्स टू.
Okay, so starting from the least one, the Gamma one. So what we are doing in the Gamma one, we are not just looking for constructing a place or making a place of our own, but there's many cafes which are affected by the pandemic and have been shut down. But there are places which are already built up with some kind of interiors, with some kind of equipments already there. So in the Gamma model, we are just tending to take over such places for the investors, the ones who are interested in taking franchisees. We are open for such cafes. We will redesign those cafes in our ambience way and open it as soon as possible. So least of the time cost and least of the costing from the pocket of the investor or the franchisee owner, so that they can earn fast from the food, the menu we are providing, and different things. Going to the Alpha and Beta are majorly, we can say, kind of similar, but not in all the ways. For Alpha outlets, we are looking for something to construct from the scratch. Like we have been developing some places in Indore which are under construction from the scratch. We have bought the plot. We have constructed a whole building of ours there. So that kind of thing is Alpha, constructing something from the scratch in our own way, in something innovative way. And in Beta, we have spaces which have been constructed like a commercial showroom or something like that, and constructing our own interior there. That's the basic difference. In Alpha, we are constructing a building, and in Beta, we are constructing an ambience. So the variability in both the things, as we all know, construction takes more money. That's why the investment is more. And interior costs less money, that the investment is less. We are providing our Alpha and Beta outlets with the merchandise store, so that they have a sideline of earning from the commissions or the things from the outlets. On the other hand, we are also providing them with a pool table or gaming zones with different kind of games, so that a particular price can be charged on that. The crowd will be gathered for that, and people will be entertained by the game zone, and also these game zone will help the franchisee owner earn. For example, the outlet I'm sitting in right now, our first one in Vijayanagar, Indore, we have our pool table setup, which is not a primary source of income, but it's a very huge help when it comes to
indirectly it does.
Indirectly it does.
Yeah, indirectly we have PlayStations over here, we have snooker table, we have dartboard. So basically, it actually urges customers to stay here, spend more time over here. Like for example, everyone knows if a customer comes here and plays snooker table, they will definitely gonna spend at least 1 hour. You getting what I'm saying? What I meant to say? They will definitely gonna spend minimum 1 hour, 2 hours. So meanwhile, while they play the game, they usually used to order tea, food, snacks, etc., etc. So that also gives a boost to the, source of income for the per day sales.
Sure. And it's made, between these 2 formats, what you're saying is the only difference is the investment in the capex which is involved. Rest all remains same. Depending on the investment which is required for putting up the basic capital and the current state of the
Yeah,
construction.
I want to cut in between. Allow me a minute. So the thing is, in A, we are also opening up stays and livings, which is another LOB of us. In Alpha, there are also rooms or a particular kind of villa or
Yeah.
house will be constructed so that people can have a staycation there for the weekends. A
Mm.
birthday party can be made for poolside and things. So these kind of larger things or exclusive things will be there in the Alpha model, depending on the space of the person and the location where the crowd is coming.
Exactly.
But beta version is just a floor of a building, or might be a garage in your own house. We can create any blank space into a cafe in the beta model, but for alpha model, we tend to construct new things as per our design, as per our architecture and interior designers, so that we have something unique to showcase.
Sure. And well, can you also maybe reflect upon the revenue sources? क्या एक outlet का क्या throughput निकलना चाहिए? What is the revenue source? Because you talk about merchandise, you talk about food, and also if we have any picture for references of any of the existing outlets, या आपका existing अगर आपका menu भी है food का, वो भी अगर हम देख सकते हैं, because a lot of our investors are asking about the offering, the menu, and maybe certain pictures if we can lay our hands on them.
Okay.
Mel, please send the photo or the
Menu like
yeah menu, and also the picture if you have on your laptop or phone of the cafe.
I'll be sharing.
Yeah, just hold on. Mel, I'm sending.
Like I'll share you the screen. Give me a long moment. Yeah. So that's our menu for the basic one. Is my screen visible?
Yes, yes, very much.
Okay. So yeah, that's a very friendly menu. Is anyone can see? Let me zoom into that. It will be easy for everyone to view. And then we'll scroll to that. Okay. That's our basic offerings and the basic rates. So the names we are seeing is just regular names because people tend to look forward to regular names. If I say something like XYZ name, something unique in Spanish or Latina, or that would be attractive, but at the end, the image is different. If I tell you the name is Bonvita Shake or Bon Novito, I can put a name as Bon Novito, but that will be different for you because you expect something different in your mind. Like it will be so that experience is kind of difficult to cater. So for that, we use the basic names, but the preparation and taste are different than the regular ones. That's the basic menu we have for our beverages. It's kind of not so, I guess, expensive. Then there's some for food you can check here. It's gone. There are different kinds of sandwiches, toast, buns, Maggies as usual. People love Maggie. Appetizers, desserts. So yeah, in our menu, in every fast food menu, the only fast food thing from Indian side we are open to is pav bhaji, because that's a thing we researched about that people love that. That's something we are catering on the Indian side, and just something common. Pasta, quick bites for people, salads for people who are gym freaks, because after pandemic you can see many of the people have shifted to a healthy side of living for better immunity. So cater them. We have salads, we have eggs, different kind of combos for people for their profitable, like having good time at a pocket friendly rate.
Any anything that you want to talk on, what is a throughput? एक outlet का क्या projection हो सकता है, क्या income एक outlet दे सकता है revenue, and दूसरा हमारे क्या खर्चे एक outlet को run
Your
करने
voice
के
is
लिए?
not clear, Sonia.
What is the annual? We want to understand, and a lot of
Okay,
our
I got your point.
एवरेज रेवेन्यू क्या दे सकता है एक आउटलेट,
Okay.
दूसरा हमारे खर्चे क्या है एक आउटलेट को रन करने के लिए, एंड व्हाट इज द एवरेज आरओआई वन कैन अचीव?
Okay, I got you. For I can say the alpha model, the revenues per month in an average projection is 5 to 6 lakhs rupees a month at minimum, where you're catering just a crowd of 100 or 120 people, which is your loyal crowd. I'm not talking about the variable crowd which come for a day or two. I'm just looking forward to loyal crowds. That's all my business model is, to making crowd loyal to come to your place and sit daily. That's the basic point. So one is that 5 to 6 lakhs for, and the running cost will be the salaries of the people. That's common. In A tags, the lease of the rents they have to pay. In addition, there is nothing from our side we are charging for that. We are providing all the promotions and things to our outlets for a long run in the basic models directly. For a beta one, the average sales is around 3 to 4 lakh rupees, which is totally dependent on the gaming zone and the food. But in the alpha model, there's also staycation thing, a poolside area or an open party area where a big gathering of 50 or 60 or 100 people can be maintained.
Exactly.
So that's a perk in the A tag. So 5 to 6 is an average, but when it comes to wedding season or birthday season, we know people are making a party of 50 or 60 or 70 out there. So if they cater my place a single night, I have an order of 20K. Even it's 10 nights in a month, it's 2 lakhs plus 5 to 6 lakhs an average plus 2 lakhs. These kind of variable earnings are more and options are more in the alpha one. For the beta one, we can't gather more than 10 or 20 people because the space is less. So only birthday parties is a variable type of income there. And in gamma, the basic revenue will start up to 1.5 lakhs or something. So we take an average sales of 3,000 per day because these outlets are more focused in the area where people don't tend to sit and chill, but more to focus on food. Like grab a quick bite and leave. Offices nearby. If you have a lunchtime, you can just sit and play snooker there. For the gamma models, it's like basically you come, you eat, and you go. So fast service is the foremost thing in our gamma models. And average food sales of 3,000 is nothing in a 2-tier or 3-tier city. I'm not talking about tier 1 cities. We are focusing on tier 2 and tier 3 in the sense for the gamma models, because 1.5 lakh rupees is a good amount. If the running cost is around 60-70,000 per month, 80,000 is a good profit for the longer run, and investments can be backed up into 3 or 4 months. And in alpha model, it will take around 6 to 7 months to return on investment. And for beta, 5 to 6 months are enough to get all the returns on your investment.
What are your operating costs and what rentals do you suggest? Because these have to be comparatively low rental locations one should look at. So what are the typical rentals this model can absorb is one of my questions. And the other is also on the staff and recruitment, for all the food, there's training which is given to the chefs. Is there a training which is also given to the franchisee?
Yeah, so we tend to make a master franchisee area in every state or a major city nearby, like a group of 15 outlets. Our company chef will train there with all the things, and from there all the chefs of the different outlets will get training. So how to cost effectively use the ingredients and things.
So training
Because
actually will happen at Indore, or you will
no like the
trainer?
areas nearby,
Okay.
the
And
areas
how
nearby.
specialized chefs are needed, because a lot of your products is centralized supply chain, जो आप भेजेंगे outlet पे. So how much, specialization is this model idiot proof? Yeah, it is proprietary recipes or products which are supplied to the outlet.
So there, the recipes are not proprietary basically, because food is like something which can be like patented or something like that. But the things are unique, must say, because there's always a special ingredient in that specialty you drink every day. Because you know that chai tapri near the office is serving that tea is more delicious than the chai tapri near your house, because there's something unique that guy is doing in the process or in the ingredients. So what makes the taste special is the process and the ingredients, and that's what we are going to train or tell the chefs or the franchisees about.
And इसमें हमारा supply chain कैसे manage करेंगे? Is it all centralized? It goes from you, or there are local vendors through which the entire sourcing would be
we'll
done?
be,
See, right
And
now,
almost-
right now, what we have, Archana, right now, what we have planned that we are trying to create a hub in every cities. Like for an example, in Indore we have four outlets right now in running condition. So we have created one storeroom type place where we are gonna store all the things for a week or two. So like for an example, right now we have started to supply the teas and coffees of our brands. So for like in tentative quantity, usually 1 kg of tea requires, I mean, एक week तक चलता है, right? तो एक week ऐसे मेरे 4 आउटलेट है, तो एक मुझे I have an idea in my mind कि 4 kg मुझे एक week में लगेगा, ठीक है? तो this is how the things are going to work. अब मेरे cafes expand हो रहे हैं और मुझे tentative idea लग जाएगा, like for example we will gonna start to serve sauces as well, syrups as well. तो मुझे एक आइडिया मिल जाएगा विद इन मंथ और टू कि किधर कितना सप्लाई रखना है. एंड if one city having 2 to 4 or 5 outlets, then we'll definitely gonna have a hub over there to maintain the flow नहीं टूटेगा. मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि कुछ चीज सप्लाई में कुछ रिक्वायरमेंट है तो वहां पर टाइम लग रहा है या कुछ लग रहा है, तो हम लोग हब बनाने का सोच रहे हैं.
From here I'll take on. So there will be 3 things. One is a main city hub where all the ingredients for a month or 2 will be stored. Then there will be small native hubs near the, like any outlet where they have a storeroom space can be used as a place to keep the inventory for the 4 or 5 nearby cafes. So every time you need an emergency supply can be done from there, and monthly supply done from the hub directly. We are not catering any vendors, because if any vendor enters the business, there's a commission which is included, which tentatively increase the cost of the raw material. And we tend to provide the raw material at the least cost possible to our franchisees so they can earn more.
And what is the royalty that we are charging on the sales?
That's 5% on the sales. That too after 6 months of running business with us. From the day when we are not charging anything. We want them to be a part of our family. Let's make a relationship there. Then to know each other better and know their requirements better. Then I can charge them. No, the basic point is I can't just be a commercial.
So there's a 6 months of period which every franchisee would get, where there's no royalty which is charged by the company, and the entire royalty charge would start from the month 7.
Yes.
And Mehul, what are the important markets? Abhi jo aapki locations hai, I see those locations, quite spread from up north down to south. So, kaun si aisi priority locations hai which you want to get into and maybe create a big cluster? And I will also take questions from the audience in this. We have, one of our viewers would ask about your penetration in South. So we have Abhish Balusamy and would like to know your level of penetration in South and particularly in Tamil Nadu.
So for now, we don't have any outlets in Tamil Nadu. We are open for pan India right now. Our main focus on opening outlets were, like, there was an off season for the northern places in the winters. So we went up and opened cafes there so that the crowd will be traveling from April to June. There's a great footfall in the north side of the India. So I have my outlets there. People will go and know about these outlets. Now in the summers, Goa and the south will face a low rate of tourists coming there. Then my focus shifts down to the south in the off season, so that it's easy for them to give me time and things. In on season, I can go and do business with them. So that's our planning is. First, we are covering north right now. From April, we are open to south. Then we'll go towards Kolkata and then to Gujarat simultaneously.
Okay.
For a cluster thing, we are talking. Wait. You asked me cluster. Right now, I'm looking for expanding in Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh vigorously, because that's my hometown and a home area. And that would be very easy for us to help them out, because we know the crowd here better. The spending capacity is better. The mindset's better. So that would be more profitable for our franchisee seekers to work in MP and CG on the foremost thing. For majority, that's Indore, Bhopal, Jabalpur, Gwalior, things, the 2 tier cities of MP. And also 3 tiers are always welcome for us. We are looking to work with anyone who is
The major
interested.
area where you want to focus.
Your voice is breaking.
Sure. So so your main focus is on central India, which is MP Chhattisgarh, where you wish to open. And friends, what I would request, Mehul, there are a lot of our interested, I would say, prospective partners who need more clarity on the investment, the ROI, and maybe a sheet which can help them with the projections of the business model. And what we can do is we can maybe do that one-to-one with everybody who's keen. We have Mr. Vimal from Pune, Vimal Tikku from Pune. He's looking at clarity on the ROI and the calculations. And Vimalji, we can share that to you over an email. And we can also line up a call with Mehul and his team in the coming week where all your queries could be answered. I will also request friends, if you have any questions, you can reach on the hotline number that we'll put in the chat box, which is 9717683838. That's the number you can reach out to. And Mehul, can we set up maybe a time in the coming week where we can bring you to prospective investors on a call, and anybody who wants to even visit in Indore, jahan pe aapka outlet chal raha hai, I would even say you're more than welcome to do that. So
Yes.
koi din jo aapko lagta hai aap available hain, aap karna chahenge ye calls and meetings?
We are open to anytime. They can come and visit us anytime. We are always here. We run this cafe 24/7.
So, do it Friday, because we'll take maybe a week from now, today being 19th, if next week 26th we can align.
Yes, we can align the calls for 26th.
Helpful. And anyone who's keen, friends, please reach on the hotline number. जो भी आपके queries on the business model, and also if you're running any cafe या आपका food का कोई भी ऐसा business है which you think can be converted to a brand, we would also seek information on that. Maybe some pictures of the property or the cafe along with maybe the equipment that you hold. It will help us in making our calls more productive. And Mehul, before we leave, maybe last word from you to all the listeners who are here. जो भी आपको सुन रहे हैं, anything that you want to comment and give a message.
The only one thing, we are here to create a change in the mindsets of people, like businesses are commercial. We look for emotional value and also want to bring a big change in the bigger picture by taking our own Indian methodologies, brands and ethics to the global level. And thank you so much to you, Sonia and Archana, for bringing me up to this call.
Having us.
And to all the people, you can contact the contact number given in the chat, and directly all your queries will be solved there. Let's see you on 26th.
Great, thank you once again, Mehul, for coming in. And Ashna, over to you, please.
So thank you so much, Mehul. Thank you so much, Dileshwar, for joining in today.
Yeah.
It was a lovely interaction. Yeah, it was a lovely interaction with both of you. We would like to thank Sonia, ma'am. Dear friends and families, please do reach out to us at our business hotline number, which is 9717683838. Save this number in your phone book so that you get a regular updates from our site through broadcast message. We are available at different social handles, information on your screen. Your valuable suggestions, feedback there. We encourage you to share them so that will help us in improving our process. You can also connect with us at Facebook page of Franchiseindia Brands Limited. All the previously done webinars video are available in the video library. Please do watch them. You can also join and connect with Gaurav sir and Sonia ma'am at their respective LinkedIn IDs. And tomorrow, it's Saturday, and Saturday we always try to bring top opportunities. And tomorrow we are bringing home furnishing business opportunity for you, where team of Arriway, Wooden Street, Assist and One Stop will come and talk about their business model. So we request each one of you to do registration at the same business hotline number so that you get a confirmation mail from our side. Thank you so much once again for joining in today. Have a great day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, friends.